Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Human beings, we are looking at Islam. What is Islam to you? Do you know what Islam is? The question on the whatever is, do you know what Islam is to you? My people, we are looking at the most holy, beautiful religion, Islam. But the question which I'm asking you is, do you know what Islam is to you? To me, Islam is the most holy, beautiful religion, from which every atom, every living human being, every tree were created, every drop of water was created from the most holy, beautiful religion of Islam. To me, I don't know what Islam is to you, but I'm trying to show you that Islam is a very, very holy, beautiful religion of Allah. Islam was there before Prophet Adam, the father of human beings, was created. Islam was there before Prophet Adam was created. So it is a religion of Allah and a religion of all angels. Very beautiful, very clean, very pure, very holy religion. Islam is a religion of Allah, a beautiful religion, the religion of everything that exists. In that, in some languages we say life. So you would kind of, in a sort of intricate way, you'd say life is a religion. Life is a religion. Because we saw that angels and whatever and all living things, they have life in them. They have a spark and whatever spark of Islam, and that Islam, that whatever spark of whatever life in everything that is living, that spark of Islam is kind of origin is from Allah, the most holy glorified of Allah. Because Allah is the religion, Allah is life, Allah is the all whatever that exists. But His religion, His most holy, beautiful religion is Islam. And it says Islam be a beauty that to everything that is living, either angels or human or whatever. Even a single grain of sun, it has life in it, because that is the absolute divine holy decree of Allah. That sun or soil, many of you look at it and you say, oh, is there real life in this or whatever? Yes. Have you ever thought? That's when we tell you men and we plant trees, then you see proof and evidence. Plant trees, then you see proof and evidence that indeed there's really life in every atom, in every whatever, because of the beauty of the most holy, beautiful religion, Islam. In the most holy, beautiful religion, Islam. Yeah, a boy there is riding his bicycle without wheezing, maybe in a whatever, but the kind of weather detected around here, the metal whatever hanging over in the upper whatever is kind of increasing minute by minute and second by second. That's why I'm demanding and driving whatever that everyone out there, plant trees, my people. Plant trees so that you have the environment, ecosystem, to be able to recycle. These are gangsters. He said they are bringing trees they've chopped. I don't know why. But there's a law that prohibits men from cutting trees. There's a holy divine law that prohibits men and women from cutting trees, because it's against cutting trees is terrorism against the environment. Terrorism against the environment. When you cut a tree, you are a terrorist to the environment, a terrorist to the integrity and future generations and today's generation, because if you cut a tree, you are reducing any hope of what we call what the song you men have been singing, global warming, climate change being brought to whatever. It's very difficult to say. We say plant trees and other men say, oh, we cut trees. In a dry nation now, whatever, in a dry planet like this, men, all I can say, plant trees. Plant trees. Plant trees. Plant trees, plant trees. Plant as many trees as you can, so that you men and women can help future generations to be able to at least look back and say, at least our ancestors left something for us to look back to. But if you are to live just the way you've been living the last, how many years, 50 over 100 years, without planting any tree, I think if you go at this rate, it will be very complicated for future generations to see any beauty to life. Because if you have to go, let's say, 40 miles to look for a gallon of water, would you consider that beautiful life? But if water was to come naturally, because the ecosystem, the environmental ecosystem, is able to work efficiently because of your obligation as human beings that you adhered to, and you started planting trees. You adhered and you saw the beauty in life. Many of you, I don't know, some of you are accustomed to consuming things that make your brain somehow. I wouldn't go into that, but I'll just remind men and women, plant trees. Plant trees, because it is from these trees that every mother out there today who has a child, who woke up, they are going to collect whatever they collect for their breakfast to give to any of their children, whatever, from what we call plants. Plants are found in the category or in the classification of trees, things that provide life for either animals or human beings. So if you plant trees, which are 50 fruit trees, you'll be able to pick a mango, an apple, an orange. If you plant vegetables, carrots, cabbages, tomatoes, onions, you'll be able to have a very, very beautiful breakfast for your children. But if you say you are waiting for U.S. donations, they call it USAID donations, where some of my African people here, they wait for donations from America. Well, that's their land. It's the land of milk and honey. This land, Africa. Africa is a land of milk and honey. Why? if you are to look at what you call minerals you export to America or China or Russia or Europe, most of these great whatever, they make things that you men think they are extracted from here and they exported to Europe or America or China, whatever India, whatever they exported. Why do you do that? Or where do you get that? Do you think that what is underground is more than what you can put and grow? When I tell this continent of Africa, every grain of sand and every grain of soil on it is gold. Gold is when you dig. I've seen you men digging holes, wounds on Mother Planet that you are looking for gold. This is what we call edible gold. Edible gold is something that you can eat. And for your information, many of you, some of my African little men here, they say, we do the bling bling. The bling bling is an American kind of, those boys who put on lots of as a silver chain or gold chain in their neck. And they're sharp. No. You know, some of these metals are very, very, they've got they contain a certain gravity or whatever that is there for many men. They can easily cause your blood, the veins, to clog. The movement, the flow of your blood into your system to be clogged. Some of your bodies are not allowed, are not supposed to put on, like to wear a gold ring or chain. Or, for instance, in Islam, a male human being is not allowed to wear gold. Gold is is a metal, but by holy divine law, men are not supposed to wear that. Put them on their bodies because they can easily clog, can easily make your veins, your blood in your system unable to move efficiently because of the gravity, whatever. Dynamics within the gold, within gold. So that way, the bling bling American boys, they don't know what they do, but I wouldn't encourage men or whatever to do that. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My mother is here and I'm off. Yes, I'm off. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I've left the studio and I'm off to the horizon. I'll see you sometime in the future. I'm traveling right now. Yes, I'm traveling. My mother can remind me that it's time we head to the whatever. And before I close, I say plant trees, men. Plant trees. Plant trees, whoever you are. Plant trees so that you don't have to kind of wait for your USAID, whereby I told my boys never send any aid to Africans. Their land is more packed with all the milk, all the whatever. So do not send aid. What you call USAID. Aid is when they give you aid, something that you put in the tobacco lies. Some of these boys, as soon as they get the aid, they go in the betting gambling class. So I would advise men that gambling is a disease. Gambling is a disease like cancer. It's even worse than cancer. Cancer is when your every blood cell in your body mutates into cancer cells. Gambling can do that even worse. So with that, I do kind of send these warnings as it's the only way I can try to advise men to plant trees. That's the only way. You men, if you wait for professors, men who say we are professors in laboratories, we are working out how to reduce the global warming or climate change, it will take you another 10,000 years, and that time this planet will be absolutely a total desert without anyone living on it. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.